thousands of places on the internet, there's a file with your name on it. Inside, your home address, your cell number, the email you only give to people you trust. It knows your medical conditions, age, how you vote, where you drive, and your kids' names. You didn't write it. You can't read it. But anyone with a credit card can buy it. That file is the product of a multi-billion-dollar industry called data brokers, and none of it was stolen. Your file's collected, packaged, and sold legally. Every scam call, every phishing text that knows too much about you, someone paid for that file. Last year, Americans lost a record $20 billion to fraud. Scammers didn't get lucky. They got prepared. I did something about my file. I use Incogni. Incogni goes broker by broker and forces each one to delete your file. The opt-out forms they bury, Incogni finds them. And when your data tries to creep back, and it always does, Incogni wipes it again. Go to privacykim.com right now for an exclusive 60% off. That's privacykim.com. Would you put your 14-year-old alone in a car with no driver? Hold your answer for just a few seconds. I'm Kim Commando for NetSuite. AI isn't the future, it's here. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are over 7 figures, visit netsuite.ai/Kim. Waymo now offers teen accounts. So let's say your teen summons the car, rides solo. No stranger behind the wheel, no texting, no drinking, and no speeding, ever. Sounds like a parent's carpool dream. Put on the brakes. These cars can't reliably recognize police, firefighters, and ambulances. Federal investigators say they've blown right past stopped school buses, lights flashing, kids stepping off. They freeze in intersections and block traffic. And those cameras inside? Waymo has already called the cops on its own riders. So much for privacy. But when trouble hits, there's no adult inside, only a help button. Now answer the question. Driverless is here. Clueless better not be. Get my free newsletter. GetKim.com.
Coming up, Tyler calls into the show. He built an app with a small team and no marketing budget, so he called into the show for advice. Kim gives him a grassroots strategy that will not only work for him, but can work for any startup trying to get up off the ground without spending a fortune on advertising. Kim has the details next.
Every business owner I talk to is asking the same question. How do I make AI work for my business? My answer, don't wait. Your competitors are already using AI to work smarter, move faster, and make better decisions. In fact, there's a saying that every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI-powered cloud ERP trusted by more than 43,000 businesses. It brings your financials, your inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together in one system. And when everything is connected in one place, AI has the information it needs to help you make smarter decisions. So instead of relying on guesswork, you're working from real-time data across your business. How do I know? We're implementing NetSuite at my own business right now, and I can already see the impact it's having on how we operate. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.ai/Kim. It's built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.ai/Kim. AI is changing the world, and there's no question it's making technology smarter, but it's also making it easier than ever for companies to learn more about you through your online activity. Websites you visit, searches you run, and apps you use can reveal more about you than you realize. That's just one reason I use ExpressVPN. It encrypts my internet connection to help keep my personal information more secure online. Whether I'm checking email or shopping online, I know ExpressVPN is quietly working in the background. I also like how super easy it is to use. Really, one tap on my phone, laptop, desktop, or tablet, and I'm connected. Plus, one subscription now covers up to 14 devices at once. That's enough to protect your entire household. Best of all, it comes with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. So take your online privacy seriously with ExpressVPN. Right now, get 4 extra months by going to expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim, expressvpn.com/Kim. Let's see, Tyler in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Welcome aboard, Tyler.
Hi, Kim. Thanks so much for taking my call today.
You betcha. What's going on with you?
Well, first, can I tell you that my grandfather was a huge fan of yours and used to forward your newsletter to everyone. And he actually introduced your content to my parents, and they introduced it to me. So as a third-generation Kim Commando fan, it's pretty cool to be here.
Well, thank you. I mean, so were people getting annoyed every time he would forward the newsletter?
I don't know. I don't know about everyone else, but my parents would always forward the email to me as well because I was the more techie one of the family, and
That's
how
sweet.
it all kind of got started. Yeah, it was cool.
That's a great story, Tyler. That is.
Tyler, you can help the numbers by signing up for the newsletter yourself. Don't wait for Grandpa's.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't wait for Grandpa's anymore.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Go get your own. It's free.
So what's on your mind?
So my friend and I built an iPhone app called Waddle, and we think it has a lot of widespread appeal. And basically, it's supposed to help friends meet up easier. And so our question today was sort of how, what advice can you give to help us sort of get that marketing campaign off the ground? We're a small team of only 4 people, so we kind of have to make sure every dollar we spend goes a long way. And so getting as much advice as we can before we take any big steps is important to us.
So how is your app different than every other app on the market? That's
a great question. So what Waddle does is pretty interesting. Let me lay out a scenario for you, and you can tell me if if this sounds familiar to you. But if you have a friend that's like always late or unresponsive, or if you're anything like me and you're always early and sort of waiting around for people to arrive at a place, or if you are not wanting to share your location in the group chat with friends that are requesting it, then these are kind of problems that we've observed with a lot of friend groups. And so we know it's not unique to ours. That's kind of how Waddle got started. And Waddle, all it does is basically it takes your friend group, shares your ETAs with the friend group, and route to the same destination without ever sharing your location or putting you on a map.
Okay. And how have you been marketing it now? Is it up in the store and you're just...
Correct. We are up in the App Store. We are very early in our stages of marketing, so we've been getting our social media profiles, putting some content on there. I've been doing my best to make TikTok reels and Instagram reels and stuff like that, but that's not really.
Yeah, see, you have to get it in the right hands. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Exactly.
And I would go micro focus first, and to build up the user base. What I mean by that, Tyler, is that I would go to, say, a local pickleball club, right? Because what do you have there? You have a lot of people who have to arrive at a certain time. Okay.
Correct.
And you always have that person who's playing pickleball who is early, who is late, who just forgets to cancel, and then start having them utilize this, and then you start getting feedback from this, right? Mm-hmm. And you start but you have to like almost gamify it. Do you have like a gamify aspect of this yet?
Not yet. So it's kind of raw right now in terms of its function. Not raw is probably the wrong word. It's very basic in its functionality, and then we wanted to add more features as we got more users because a lot of them require that network effect to feel impactful. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Yeah,
for sure. And I totally follow what you're going. But see, in order to, again, I would go on a micro level. I know I said that before, but I'd go to like individual groups, individual meetups, like, the business networking meetings that people have once a month, and to start asking them to spread the word amongst their people, and to get them to put the text link to the automatic download at Apple. And from that's where you have these communities that will start talking about it inside their pickleball marketing, inside their pickleball Facebook groups. You know what I mean? And then they'll start being the hype for you, because you don't have a marketing budget yet. And it's going to be some time for you to do this. So you really need to start looking at grassroots. And it's very difficult to get an app off the ground. You know that.
No doubt.
Do you have anything that you'd add, Andrew?
I just think that maybe you should pretend that you don't know how to market your app and call a radio show that's on 400 feet. Wait a minute. That's what he did, Tyler. You tricked us.
The thought crossed my mind, but no, I was definitely looking for, really solid advice from an opinion that I respect. So I appreciate it. Well, the micro level is very important for sure.
Yeah. Also universities, right?
Oh, the university, that's a good one.
If you want anything to... Young people, that age range, they have no problem sharing their location with everyone at any given time. I don't understand it. But they're also checking up on each other. Where is she at? Where is she at? That's something that's important to that demographic. So I would think
how do you compete that like with Snap?
because there may be some people who don't want to be on Snap but still want to be able to share the information.
That's true. Yeah, I think I would go to where things. Oh, how about churches? Church organizations. Yeah, that's why individual groups where there's a time-sensitive activity. That I think that's where you'd have the biggest success. Now, and once you get to be a gazillionaire, that's when you can call us.
Well, yeah. And buy ads, real ads this time, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
Now, how about this? Businesses. I do recall seeing an email in my box that was reminding people in the office that work starts at 8 a.m. Would you, as a business owner, say, hey, everybody, get on Waddle so I know if you're running late, you're only 5 minutes out, you're only 10 minutes out?
Haven't you seen my Glassdoor review?
Yes, I have.
I mean, somebody on Glassdoor actually said that I stand in the parking lot with a clipboard.
Right, I forgot about that.
Okay, so
you wouldn't have to this way.
And it's so damn hot out.
Well, you do make two of the other people stand there with those large fans and cool you down while you're out there with your clipboard.
Not the whole time.
No, just when you're taking attendance.
Okay, admit it. You love me. Yes, say it out loud. I love Kim Commando, and you can get more of me in a few ways. Number one, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current, and just sign up over at getkim.com. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Commando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Commando. That's youtube.com/Kim Commando. And let me tell you, we have worked so hard on this. There's new sets, there's new bookshelves, and this one I'm going to love. Yeah, new lighting, up to and including a glow light. I didn't know what that was until the lighting guy said, everybody in the universe has one but you. Apparently, it's a light that is on the floor that shines up that makes you look stunning. I told him I didn't care how much it cost. I wanted it. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Commando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to commando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, commando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting everything that we do. Because otherwise, I don't know, I'd probably have to do the show for my son. And he's a Gen Zer. He'd do it once just to be nice. But after that, I'd be like, hey, Mom, you need to go find an audience. He would.